Why we want to control everything?
This is it, because we're conditioned.
Hannah?
Because we can't let go.
Yeah.
And a 5-year-old child, they start with us at the age of 5.
And इसको कुछ थोड़े से काम सिखा दो. लड़की है, किचन का थोड़ा सा आना चाहिए.
And it's always kitchen का काम.
Yes. वो expect करते हैं कि you will say them mom and dad.
Exactly.
And that is like आपके मुंह से नहीं निकलता मी अब्बू.
You can't, because your mom and dad is your mom and dad.
Yeah.
You see mannequins in the shops. They're all wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, इसमें दिल नहीं है, इसमें जान नहीं है. We have.
Yes.
Somebody likes me.
हाँ.
Because we want to be liked.
We're begging for it.
Exactly. We're attention.
Attention.
Because we don't get
We are attention seeker.
100%. Why are we attention seekers? Because we don't get them.
Yes.
We call it Garki Lakshmi. Like
We just call it. No?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Call it.
That's what it is. But in theory, especially the Hindus, look at all our goddesses. All women, we worship Ma Durga and everyone. But only that 9 days a year. Then we forget. Once the children go, what's left? Nothing.
Nothing.
And then they wonder why this poor woman's depressed. Because she doesn't know how to care for herself. She doesn't know how to do things for herself. The styling, fantastic. Wear what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable to wear a tight-fitting top or a tight-fitting jeans, don't wear them.
Yeah. Okay, for someone struggling with the body image or self-belief, what is the first mindset shift they should focus on?
I'm going to say something very controversial, and it's going to be one of the hardest things you can do.
Favorite self-care ritual?
Mirror work.
Wow. A style or a color that instantly make you feel powerful.
Right.
One piece of advice for women who want to start loving themselves more today.
I would say, shut your eyes and feel your body. I only use 3 things on my face. Eyeliner, kajal, blusher and lipstick.
Yeah. If you could style anyone in the world, who would it be?
Politicians. Absolutely. I would love to do a politician.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Kuch Mazedar Si Baatein once again. Today we are joined by incredible guest, Mina Kumari, a certified body confidence coach, public speaker, stylist, and creator of affirmation cards, who has helped countless women embrace their bodies, silence self-doubt, and reconnect with the self-belief. She helps women transform their mindset, discover self-love, and feel empowered in every area of life. Mina, welcome to our show. It's amazing to meet you again.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure.
And I was so impressed that we done this appointment, this meeting, I think about 2 or 3 months ago.
Yes.
And you kept it.
Oh,
many
100%.
people, they give me a date and like just before the date, oh, this thing happened, that thing happened, and then we rearrange it. Then we need to rearrange it.
No. If I've said I'm going to do, unless something's I can't change or something drastic's happened, I will not change my appointments in my diary. Once I've committed, I have committed.
And you came from so far. Thank you so much for that.
It's okay. No, it's absolute pleasure. I'm sitting in the car, listening to my music. I'm like, can't do anything. It's out of my control. Exactly. I've got my Bollywood songs on. Keeps me going. And that's all I need. And just keep calm. Because some things, like with life, we can't control everything.
Yes.
So whatever's not in my control, can't do anything about it apart from let you know I'm still stuck in traffic. You were very good. Say, don't worry whenever you get here.
Yeah.
And you just have to calm down. So thank you for being patient with me.
No problem. Thank you so much for coming. Why we want to control everything?
This is it. Because we're conditioned.
Hannah?
Because we can't let go. Pele said, it's how you said it. So my Hindi's not that great. But it's everything's in control.
Yeah.
You have to be in control.
Yeah.
But because that control, we've let ourselves go. Because we have to have everything immediately. We have to have everything perfect. And it's like, again, I'm like, okay, my hair, okay, I've just walked out from the rain. It's okay. This is who I am. You know, I don't have to be perfect. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah, because I think from the beginning, Mina, our training is like that. We have to be perfect. Absolutely. We have to be presentable. We have to look good. And that thing is so much in our mind that just to achieve that level, we are so stressed.
And
we are lost.
100%. We put extra pressure on ourselves that we don't need to.
Yeah.
So you think about the illnesses. Why are women getting heart attacks? Why are women not feeling good about themselves? Why is that? Why is that? Because we've been told that we need to be this perfect daughter.
Yeah.
We need to be this perfect from birth.
Perfect daughter.
From birth, we are told you're going to be somebody else's. It doesn't matter what culture you come from, especially the South Asian culture.
Yes.
Right? Especially, let's talk about South Asian culture. You're going to belong to somebody else. So what will they say? Did your mom not teach you anything?
Yeah.
You know? कि माँ ने कुछ नहीं सिखाया, कुछ सीख के नहीं आई.
अपने घर जाके करी.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
All those things, because from a child, from the age of 2, we're cute up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as we hit 5, what's that?
Yeah.
What, you know? And a 5-year-old child, they start with us at the age of 5.
And इसको कुछ थोड़े से काम सिखा दो. लड़की है, किचन का थोड़ा सा आना चाहिए.
And it's always kitchen ka kaam.
Yes.
Always kitchen ka kaam.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but not because obviously living in this country, my younger one, I had a dishwasher. I'm like, yeah, okay, empty the dishwasher at the age of 3. Whatever you can pick up, pick up. Because she saw her older sister doing it. There's 5 years between them. So she started doing it as well. So again, I've been brought up in this country, not born here, but I was brought up and raised in this country. Again, my upbringing was that you're going to belong to somebody else. And sadly, what did I do? I did that to my daughter. It's that conditional because I didn't know anything else.
Yeah.
I was young. 18 when I got married, 17 engaged, 18 married, mom at 20 and mom at 25 again. You go from one family to the next. And 2 families totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different. So whatever you've picked up at your parents doesn't happen in your sasural.
Yeah. And then they say, तुम्हारे घर में क्या होता था?
Yeah.
Because that's your house, your rules. Okay, I will adopt it. I will start doing that. But you know all these dramas like Indian, Pakistani,
all those. Where does
all the dramas is perfect bahu.
Yeah.
So when she come to our house from the very first step, she should know everything.
Doesn't matter if she's 17, 18, 19, 20, right? Bichari hasn't got a clue. She's literally gone from a child to an adult overnight.
Yeah.
And going from people she knows to people she doesn't know.
Yes.
To a family who she's never spent time with. Because it's always like when your rishta's done, you see them every so often.
Yeah.
You don't stay there.
Yeah.
You don't know your husband. You don't know the family. So what happens? It's a total new environment. And you're so scared of getting anything wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know when your sas going to go, dum. You know, I'll tell you a perfect example. On my 3rd day of my marriage, my sas goes to me, you've come down too late. It was about 8:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And what I really wanted to say is something very, very rude. But because Sikayat, don't say anything back. But what I wanted to say was, it wasn't me, it was your son. You wouldn't let me go. You know, and I was quite like, you know, you're a child, you're 18-year-old.
Yeah.
What do you say? So it starts from there.
Because it's not my kasoor that you wake up 6:30 in the morning. Like, and you know, the most crucial thing that from the day one, वो expect करते हैं कि you will say them mom and dad.
Exactly.
And that is like, आपके मुंह से नहीं निकलता अम्मी अब्बू.
You can't, because your mom and dad is your mom and dad.
Yeah.
But then the girls are meant to call them mom and dad, but the boys,
नहीं.
they're not. There's no expectations from them.
No
to
expectation.
call our parents mom and dad. It took my husband a very long time to call my parents mum and dad. And it's only when we were talking he'd say it. But you know what? I don't think I can count on a handful of times on my fingers that my husband would have called my parents mum and dad. So it's a one rule for boys, one rule for girls.
One for the girls. Okay, Mina, you focus a lot on a mindset rather than just appearance.
Yeah.
So why do you think changing your mindset is a key of lasting body confidence?
Okay, I'm going to say something that I trained as a personal stylist and I trained as a colorist first.
Yes.
I had my own insecurities. So when we touched on it just before we went on air about when I had my first child. So when I got married, I was a size 12, 14. That's still slim back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
I was told, one, I'm too dark, and secondly, I'm too fat.
Okay.
And this was said from my in-law side.
So then why they bring you?
Exactly.
Okay, if they're not happy and they're going to torture you. This is a big torture.
100%.
And you still remember.
Again, today.
Yeah.
And when did I find this? After we got married. My husband never told me anything. It's only one day we were chatting and he goes, do you know what mum said? Like, about you. And I'm like, no, what? And he said that. He was just laughing because he's going, I said, what did you say? He goes, well, I'm marrying her for her. I like the girl. Right? So he wasn't looking at anything else. He goes, all I loved was your smile and your twinkling eyes. He goes, I knew there was something about you. But I said, so what did you say? So he goes, that's what I told her. But he was just laughing because he thought it was funny. But that really stuck with me. That really, really stuck with me. So, our mind is so powerful.
Yeah.
All right. I can dress well. I can smell nice. I can wear the right colors. But if I strip everything away, that body, someone said something to me about my body. So I didn't know how to look after my body. And the reason why I do a lot of mindset is, you see mannequins in the shops, they're all wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dilni, it's my janni. We have.
Yes.
So if we don't create a space in our mind and we let all these negative comments stay in your mind rent-free, right? If you've got a room renting out to somebody, you charge them money.
Yeah.
In your mind, you're not charging anybody. And you're somebody staying there. These thoughts are staying there rent-free. And what does it do? Your mind, every time you do something, it shrivels you, makes you smaller and smaller. I see women who walk into a room very uncomfortable because their shoulders are like this. Yeah, they're not sitting, they're not up straight because they don't know how to. And that's from the mind, because what will people think? What will people say? How do I look? Because somebody else said something to them once upon a time.
Yeah.
And that's why for me, yes, you can look amazing on the outside. If you don't control that mind and work on that mind, you're never going to be happy. And then even if you dress well, you'll never feel confident. So that's why I always... And when I became that stylist, I was dressing some of these women. I can see them looking fantastic. But I always look for the twinkle in the eye. I couldn't see that. I couldn't see the smile. When they stand in front of the mirror, they're looking themselves up and down. I can't see the smile.
Yeah.
And that broke my heart. Then it dawned on me that I went through that. And that's why I'm a body confidence first and then a stylist and a colorist. I need you to love your body. But how can you love your body if your mind's telling you I'm not good enough?
Yeah.
So that's why I work a lot with get that right first.
Because we don't get appreciation. That's why we feel we are not good enough.
Exactly.
Because what we want from our husband or parents or brother, sister who are around us, that if they say, you're looking great today, that make your day.
100%.
You feel more confident.
But I'm going to ask you a question. Why do we need to have that validation from somebody else?
Because I think, if I talk about myself, I'm a woman always want to see pretty.
Yeah.
They always want to get compliment. I think our upbringing like that, or we think like,
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because, we don't validate ourselves. We're always looking for external validation.
External
That's what I'm saying. That once we learn to validate who we are, we don't need anybody else.
Yeah, because when we dress up, I go to my daughter, how do I look like? I do go to my husband, go to my son. If they approve it, that's fine. If they're not, then might be I'm going to change it. Because might be I'm not looking great. But if I see myself in mirror and I'm saying I'm looking great, that's fine. Most of the time, like many times it happened, I wear something and everybody's disagree. But I like it. I say, I like it. I'm going to wear it.
And that's what we need to get to.
Yeah.
And this is where I think we've, as children, we've never been told that we look, when we're young, especially in South Asian culture, don't look in the mirror. Both ho gaya. Don't look in the mirror.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Do you remember when we're young? So if let's go back to childhood, as a 5-year-old child, right? We don't know, okay, my bum's too big, my nose is too big, my eyes are not right, my ears, this, that, the other. We don't know anything. We're just a child who will look in the mirror and think, I'm a princess.
Yes.
Right? So as a child, we grow up with nothing. We come with a blank canvas. So where does it all come from? Somebody's telling us.
Yes.
And that's where we need to start thinking about what we say to the next generation and the generation after. We've gone through it all. I'm 57, so I've gone through it. Sadly, I did that to my child as well because I didn't know any different. What I know now, I sit down with my children, especially my older one, and I say, what did I do wrong? Oh, the kata comes out. Yeah, let me tell you. And I'm like, okay, one thing at a time. And I have to accept these things. And she understands that, Mommy, it was your upbringing.
Yeah.
But this is how it made me feel. So we as parents, especially mothers, we need to sit down. To have that relationship with our children, we need to talk.
Yes.
And accept.
Yeah.
We so and I was one of those people that kept defending my behaviors towards my children. And my daughter said to me, can you just listen to me? And that's, our children are the ones who will tell us.
Yes.
Because we didn't have that relationship with our parents. We weren't allowed to. Nowadays we have like on a friendship level with our children. We didn't have that with our parents. Maybe now, sadly my mum's passed away. So after a while, I think there was a friendship level, but my mum got dementia very early. So sometimes I think I should have asked all these questions. But I'm like, you know what? It was meant to be not asking her. Maybe my children are telling me for me to recognize my behaviors as a child as well. And that's where it all stems from as children.
Yeah. Whatever you're saying, I'm 100% agree with it and I relate to it.
100%.
That because few things like I look like my dad.
Yeah.
So I'm the only daughter. Okay. I have brothers, but I'm the only daughter. So my mom always she said, oh, you don't look like me. She always that in her mind, and I start feeling from the very young age that I'm not pretty enough because I doesn't look like her.
And I look like my dad.
And that is imposed in my head a lot. And I feel like I'm not pretty enough. I'm not, all the time, time pass away. And now, like whenever now she said, you look like me. And I said, no.
You've become confident now.
Don't. No, she always said, no, people said you look like me. I said, no.
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 I
don't say that.
Yeah.
A lot of people struggle with their inner critic. And that voice that make them doubt themselves. How do you help?
This is very, very powerful. So our inner critics is not our inner critics. It's what somebody else has said to us. Yes. I say this over and over again. When we're let's go back from our childhood. Yeah. If you get too big, who's going to marry you? If you don't know how to do this, who's going to marry you? So think about all these things that all these girls, that's all they hear. Who's going to marry you if you can't do this? Who's going to marry you if you're too dark? Who's going to marry you if you're too big? And it continues. So that inner critic is somebody said something to you and we take it upon ourselves and we criticize ourselves. Not because we feel that, but because somebody else has told that. So what I say to a lot of my clients, that this is not uncommon. This is one of the first things, but I'm like this, but I'm like that. Who said you're like this?
And then always somebody else.
So when I go back to the root cause, it takes a while. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. So what I say to my clients is, okay, where's this comment come from? I want you to shut your eyes and just think about it. And I always know it's somebody else who said it because that person, we don't think about saying things like that to ourselves. And that's inner critic. So I'll just say, okay, so why do you not? Okay, then I'll go back into them and say, what is it you don't like about yourself? Which bit don't you like about yourself? Why? So I go into my questioning mode. This is the time I get them in tears. And you know what? This is the best part. It sounds really like somebody said to me, Mina, that's really cruel to make people cry. I said, no, I'm not cruel to make these people cry. I want them to cry because I want them to understand it's not them.
Yeah.
And that's my breakthrough with these ladies. A lot of it's the breakthroughs. It's not their inner critic. It's somebody else's making it. So this is the most powerful bit of my thing I do. And I know these things now. What's everybody else doing? We listen to other people.
Yeah.
And that's the inner critic of somebody else that we take on.
As a South Asian woman, we are a people pleaser a lot. We just want to please other people to make us in, like, the difficulty.
Somebody likes me.
Huh.
Because we want to be liked.
We're begging for it.
Exactly. We're attention.
Attention.
Because we don't get the
We're
attention
seeker.
100%. Why are we attention seekers? Because we don't get them.
Yes.
Right? So if you've grown up in a family with boys and girls, how are boys treated to girls? You know, if you're in a family of just all girls, how are you treated?
Yeah.
You know, parents feel it's a burden.
Yeah.
So there's so many things. If we sit back and let's look at our South Asian culture, layer by layer by layer. Where does it all come from? Who does it land on? The woman. You know, when a woman gives birth and it's a baby girl, who do they blame?
A lady, a mum.
Yeah. But whose sperm is it?
A man, a
And
father.
And I think it's been proven that
Yes.
it's the man, it determines the sex of the child.
Yes.
But because it's a man, it's not a man's fault. It's a woman's fault.
As a woman. Because there's so many women in the mum's family, that's why. And you know, like there's so many things. They say, अच्छा हमारे बेटे के तो हमारे तो बेटों की लाइन लगी हुई है.
Yeah.
तो बेटी कैसे हो गई? तुम्हारी तरफ से थी तो तुम्हारी तरफ से हो गई.
This is it.
और पहली बेटी हो गई.
Exactly. And we call it Lakshmi.
Yeah.
You know, we call it Garki Lakshmi. Like
We just call it. No?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Call it.
That's what it is. But in theory, you know, especially the Hindus, look at all our goddesses. All women, we worship Ma Durga and everyone. But only that 9 days a year. Then we forget.
Then we forget. Okay, you work with the women across different stages of life, like teenagers, new mothers, corporate teams. Do you notice common pattern in self-doubt across these groups?
100%. It's a common theme that comes along. And I always thought it's South Asian culture, but it's not. It's women, full stop. Whether you're a white woman, a black woman, an Indian woman, it doesn't matter.
We think
because again,
tuning is same.
100%. They probably don't get it as like who's about getting married and stuff like that. But again, a woman. So perfect example, I look at teenage girls, right? Boys go through puberty, but a girl's body changes.
Yeah.
Body changes like from when she starts her period. You know, she's developing. The hair develops in different stages.
Yeah.
So people tease. So that's a teenager, because I see that. Sometimes I work, when I've gone into schools and stuff like that, I've seen that. sometimes, parents don't know what to do with their girls, like the hair growth and all that kind of stuff. Not everyone's in tune with this kind of stuff. Or people say, let's wait till later. And so that poor girl is being teased at school, but she can't go and tell her parents because her parents are not thinking about these kind of things. So it's a catch-22. Then you go into new moms. Again, we've just touched on our weights and stuff, right? Because you lose yourself because all you're doing is looking after that baby.
Yeah.
Your body changes, your hormones change. You don't know, you haven't got time to go and brush your hair.
Yeah.
Because, back in the day, like what we need to understand is like when our parents had babies, they didn't work. They were at home. They were ayahs. Most people had paid people to help them do things.
Around the family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We lived in an extended family. So our older women still expect the girls of this generation to do what they did. But the world's changed. And in corporates, so one of the things I'm looking at as well is a corporate. So a woman would look at a job and when she looks at a job spec, this is how a woman's mind is wired. She has to do everything because she's conditioned that she needs to know everything. Yeah. A man will look at a job, and if he can do 30% of a job, he'll apply for it.
Yes.
And a woman won't because I'm not good enough. I don't know these things. So these are the difference. So every stage in life is very, very different. Even okay, let's just start from a child. If you've got a boy and a girl, who gets fed first?
Boy.
So this is from a 5-year-old child. Then we go into puberty. Then we go into adulthood. Then we go into whatever. Then women grow up. So I have a lot of women in their 50s. All they know is they've just looked after children. Okay, some of them haven't gone to work and stuff. So I come across a lot of these women as well. Now the children have left home, gone to university, or they've got married and they're having their own families. A woman hasn't done anything for herself. All she's done is nurtured her family. So when the kids go, her husband, sometimes husband and wife, we know, in South Asian, in most cultures, people just stay together because of the children. They could hate each other, right? But once the children go, what's left? Nothing. And then they wonder why this poor woman's depressed. Because she doesn't know how to care for herself. She doesn't know how to do things for herself.
And the menopause hit as well.
There you go. The men go out to work, so they've got people they can connect with. They go out. They don't have to worry about the house. The woman, what does she do? Housework, cook, clean. Now the kids have gone. Nothing moves. So what does she do?
Depression kicks.
Because she's got nothing else. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So if you think I've just gone through a whole lifespan of a girl.
And then I don't have anything to do.
What have I got to look forward to? Then they'll come and dump the grandkids on the mum.
Yeah.
Dad will go off. If Dad's going to go to golf or go down the pub or whatever he's going to do, go and see his mates and then make chicken curry like a Friday night with men, that's what they do and stuff. He's not going to stop and say, okay, I'll take the children. Who's it left with? The woman. Because she's the nurturer. Naturally, we as women are nurturers.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't change. So, the question you asked me, the difference, there's no difference.
There's no difference. Actually, we have to prove ourselves very badly. We want to just tell them we are good enough for everything. And we need to prove it. Men don't have to prove it.
And I think now's the time we don't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
We need to stop now.
Okay, personal styling and a color consultation are the part of your approach. How does aligning your appearance with the confidence help people feel empowering?
Okay. There's a lot of times I talk about color a lot, okay? I've come in a pair of jeans, a white t-shirt and a black jacket on purpose today because I want to show people to say it doesn't matter. So what I've done, I've got a colourful brooch on.
Yeah. I was thinking last night when I asked you, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
And you said black and white.
I know. And I had a feeling.
I said, okay, I'm going to match it.
Exactly. So as a colour consultant and a stylist, I've come in a pair of jeans, gold trainers, a jacket. Why? Because I want to tell people this is fine. Then what we can do, we can add stuff to it.
Yes.
So I would say there's a lot of people who don't feel confident in dressing. Dress simple. And what happens is we try and follow trends, we try and follow colours, and we try and look at what Star Plus women are wearing. We try and look at what some of the Pakistani serials are wearing. We try and look at all these kind of things because we look at other people. What we don't look at is ourselves, because the styling, fantastic. Wear what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable to wear a tight-fitting top or a tight-fitting jeans, don't wear them.
Yeah.
Don't try and fit in, because that's the trend. Don't fit in.
No, we have to follow the trend.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
we're left behind.
They're left behind. Otherwise, if you go to get-togethers and they're going to say, oh, you're still wearing that pajamas, which is not in.
Like, but the pajamas are classics. This is classic that will never go out of fashion.
A churidar.
Churidar pajamas,
always...
they will, anarkalis, they will never go out of fashion. It doesn't matter what, that's what I'm saying. Jeans, jackets, t-shirts will never go out of fashion.
Never go out.
And this color never go out. One of the reasons I wore what I have done today, to say, okay, I can add a scarf to this, right? I've got gold jewelry on. I can make it like big jumkas.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can do fusion. You can wear Indian jumkas with your design, with your jeans.
Yeah.
And fashion is your statement, not out there. And what I'll say to a lot of women is, well, color. I know I touch about on color. It doesn't matter, but wear the right color. You can wear every color. Everyone can wear every single color, but it's the tone of the color.
Yeah, because most of the time when we like something and we want to wear it, but it doesn't suit me.
But again, why? Okay, I'm going to ask you that question. Why do you think it doesn't suit you?
Because the same color will suit more the fairer person. And if I am a bit darker, and might be it's not going to suit me because my complexion. So we think like that.
Because we've been told.
Yeah, we tuned like that.
Exactly. That because kisi ne bola hai, especially like, I've talked about one of my friends I went on holiday with. She wouldn't wear this. I saw this amazing lime green jacket. I goes, try it on. She goes, no. I said, why? She goes, because I'm too dark. I said, who? And we had a tutu meme little bit. I said, just bloody put it on.
Yeah.
And that's her favourite jacket. And she goes, oh my God, this is so nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there you go.
That's a confidence, no?
That's it. Because I'm just like, wear it. Put every single colour on. Put it against your skin. Does it make you smile? Does your eyes go up? And you can tell by the smile.
Yeah.
The dark complexion, like, is there a shadow? If it's the right colour, there shouldn't be a shadow. There should be a glow. Your eyes, do they go up? Do they go down? This bit of your mouth, does it go up or does it go down? There's so many things there. I'm probably putting a lot of stylists out of jobs and stuff, but it's not about that. I want people to be comfortable and not pay money, because not everyone can afford a colourist or stylist and stuff.
Yeah.
But you wear the clothes. Does it speak to you? Stand in front of that mirror. The pair of jeans, or the salwar kameez, whatever you're trying, the churidar, the lenga, whatever. What does it say to you? Does your clothes talk to you?
Yeah.
So those are the things that's, I always say, wo kapde pehente na, it's covering your body. Does it feel good in your body? Does your body feel happy? Sometimes, try this. If you wear the wrong style or the wrong colour, your body shrinks. It's like, oh, I don't like this. Right? You become like so stiff. But if something feels good on your body becomes kulla and relaxed.
Body tells us.
Your body tells us. And that's why, that's why I work from the inside out. Our body is one thing that we're born with and we die with.
Yeah.
People come and go. Children come and go. Family, friends come and go. But your body, it's with you from birth to death.
Wow. Okay, so affirmation cards. You does that. How they are powerful.
Okay, so I have created my own affirmation cards for the body. And I think what I suggest is you pick one of the cards up and it's affirming your body. And it's something like, I love my body. So you just hold that card, look at it. When words are powerful, and then you just put it against your chest. how does your breathing feel? I mean, I've just said that and I've just put my hand on my heart and my heart's going dug because I feel it.
Yeah.
And the affirmation cards are, you can pick one every day, or I would say I pick one a week. So on a Monday, I've got a ritual. On Sunday or Monday, I will pick an affirmation card.
So any card.
Any card, right?
Okay.
Any card I'll pick. I have different decks of cards.
So we don't choose, we just pick.
Just pick. Or you can choose. You can whatever. Choose, pick. It's the same thing.
Okay.
All right. So you have, I have 2 or 3 different decks because they come in different decks. So if I look at my affirmation cards that I've created, so my affirmation cards I've created where this is what my clients have said. So my clients have said, I don't like my eyes, or I don't like my shoulders, I don't like my thighs, I don't like my knees, toes, whatever. So some of those cards will tell you why your toes are important. Your toes are for balance.
Yeah.
Right? Your toes are for balance. So people don't like their hips. Childbearing women don't like their hips, but they're childbearing hips. And when your hips hold so much trauma, all our trauma is held in our hips.
Yeah. We sat on it.
Exactly. We sit on it.
Hours and hours and hours.
We don't release. So one of the things that I've noticed more now is that I've been trying to lose weight. I couldn't lose weight. So what I've done now is I'm doing the same things. Because my mind, body and soul is aligned, and because of these affirmation cards, the weight's coming off slowly, but it's coming off it hasn't done in years. And that's why I say affirming to yourself is valid. It's self-validating. Affirmation cards are self-validating. Why wait for somebody else? If it says love my body, I'm unapologetic about the way that my body feels. I'm unapologetic about how I look. It's those kind of things. And it's, again, telling the world that, or telling yourself that, you know what, Mina, you're brilliant. Yeah. And we don't say enough of that self. We don't tell ourselves how amazing we are.
Yeah, we don't appreciate ourselves.
Exactly. So
we appreciate others. We don't appreciate, because we want other people appreciate us.
So, okay, now I'm going to say, so if we don't appreciate ourselves, if I don't appreciate me, why would I expect you to come and say, Mina, you're amazing?
Yeah.
If I don't know that about myself. Once we get to a stage to say, you know what, I'm amazing.
Yeah. Because we need a confirmation from the other people to get the confidence. That's how we built.
This is how we've been conditioned.
Yes. Okay, for someone struggling with the body image or self-belief, what is the first mindset shift they should focus on?
I'm going to say something very controversial, and it's going to be one of the hardest things you can do. I would say to every single woman, pick up a mirror.
Okay.
All right? If you can't look at yourself in a full-length mirror just yet, pick up a mirror. Pick up a little compact mirror, like, your makeup mirrors, the little ones in your handbag, whatever. I want you to pick that mirror up, and I want you to look at your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? This is going to be the most powerful thing, because what you're doing, you're confronting yourself. You'll have tears because it's going to be so uncomfortable. And that's where I would start.
Okay.
I would say, look at yourself and ask, who are you? Do you ever ask yourself, okay, I'll just say, my husband passed away 4 years ago, so I am a widow. And for 6 weeks, in the evenings, I ate Maggi noodles. Do you know why? Because I didn't know what I liked. Because I was always cooking for him, the family, friends, whatever. I didn't know what Mina liked. Yeah, so it took me, I was 53 years old. I didn't know what Mina liked. So that's why I say, pick up that mirror and write down, who are you? Because we've lost our identity. We become a daughter. We become a wife.
Yeah.
Become a daughter-in-law. Become a mother. So we're always something, but when are we something to us?
Yeah.
That's why I always say, make your body your best friend and make your mirror your best friend.
Because mirror never lies.
Absolutely.
You're right.
Honestly, and that's what I'm saying. But then I would say get the mirror bigger and bigger and bigger. Then start looking at your whole body. That's that's another session I do with my clients, because my thing is, yeah, I can make you look great, but if you don't love what's inside underneath these clothes, then it's worth, you can pay thousands and thousands for designer clothes and all this kind of stuff, but if you don't love yourself, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it at all. You might as well go nungy.
Yeah.
That's another session I do.
Okay, I have a rapid fire round for you. And it's going to be quick. So the first question, favorite self-care ritual?
Mirror work.
Wow. A style or a color that instantly makes you feel powerful?
Red.
Red. That is very bold, and we always think
100%.
Shall we go for that or not?
100%.
One piece of advice for women who want to start loving themselves more today?
I would say, shut your eyes and feel your body.
What is your go-to color when you need to boost off energy?
Yellow.
Coffee, tea, or morning affirmation?
Coffee first.
Coffee
100%.
Your coffee is getting
I
cold.
know, I can see
It's
that.
already cold. What is one thing you always tell yourself before stepping on stage to speak?
You're powerful, you're wonderful.
Your all-time favorite quote about self-love?
I am who I'm meant to be.
What one thing would you never leave home without?
My lipstick.
And I always forget makeup to carry with me.
Right.
I always said I'm going to carry with me today, but I always forget. Might be I don't eat lipstick because many people eat,
Exactly.
They do like
exactly.
that. They eat it.
That's why I keep a nude colour.
Yeah.
So for me, there's three things. I only use three things on my face. Eyeliner, kajal, blusher, and lipstick.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Because I don't know how to do makeup. And you know what?
You
mascara.
look so beautiful.
No, but thank you. But
mashallah.
you know what? Because I don't wear a lot of makeup. So our kajal to make your eyes, because we as a South Asian women, we have beautiful eyes.
Yes.
And a bit of kajal makes it bigger, right?
And from the beginning, we just allowed to do that. Only the kajal and mascara.
That's why when we don't have kajal in our eyes, we look bimar.
Anna?
So we need a bit of kajal in our eyes,
Yeah.
right? So kajal, lipstick, and blusher. There's three things.
That's three things.
Yeah, lipstick's one.
Okay. So, if confidence were a song, what would be your anthem?
तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त मस्त
तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त मस्त तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त मस्त तू चीज बड़ी है मस्त.
The best compliment you have ever received?
Right. This is that. I feel I always get so emotional when when I said this. When somebody looks in that, when I get text message in the morning to say I looked in the mirror for the first time.
Wow.
And when a client or a friend or somebody says I looked in the mirror for the first time, I get emotional because I'm like, wow.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
First
And
thing.
I like to say, so those are the biggest compliments I get, that the work I do and the power that person's felt, that's my confidence.
That's your confidence. If you could style anyone in the world, who would it be?
Politicians. Absolutely. I would love to do a politician. Get them out their suits for a start.
Okay.
I would get them all out. I know it's all professional and stuff. Get out the suits. You know, Aam Janta ke liye. Come and speak to us.
Yeah.
Not just with a shirt and trousers. I'd like to put them in nice maybe sneakers, jeans, nice t-shirts.
Comfortable.
Absolutely.
Then it's more welcoming.
It's welcoming and it's more relatable.
Yes. Then you can come and talk to me. If it's a suit, pare pare re.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Describe self-love in 3 words.
I'm going to do the senses. It's touch, smell, and taste.
Absolutely right. Any message you want to give before go?
I just want, like I said, the mirror work. Please go and do the mirror work. And obviously, when you put this through, please put comments on there to let me know you've done it and how you feel. Yeah. And if you want to privately message me to say how you felt. I just want every woman to just stop for a minute and think about yourself. One exercise I will give to all clients is write your name in the middle of a A4 piece of paper, circle your name, and put all your qualities, write your qualities down. Literally within 10 seconds, time yourself for 10 seconds and write down everything about you. Just scribble away and see how powerful you really are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mina, for coming today. And I was literally waiting for this moment.
Bless you.
Because as I told you before, when I met you before, and I felt so good about me. And I think this is the healing session for me.
And it's literally is, honestly, it's we heal each other.
Yes.
By talking.
So that's the only message I can give. And hopefully you like our today's podcast. And I need your comments. I need you to come and tell how you relate. What did you got from this session? And inshallah, I will come back with the new guest and with the new inspiration. Till then, Allah Hafiz.